Welcome back, boils and feral ghouls, to the continuation of Let's Build an Instituti here in the Vault 80. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, in the last episode I was having some trouble with some stairs, and here's the new stairs that I picked out. Light color. I think I like them a little better than the darker ones, but whatever. They're there, they work, they serve their purpose. And I had mentioned in the last video as well, when we put our little gnome friend to work there, that there was a request for Mr. Bojangles, the Moono Monkey-O, and he is here. Doing time. And he doesn't look too happy. I think he might have dropped the soap. Yeah. Poor little guy. But yeah, he's in there. There you go. There's Mr. Jangles. Okay. So, we have some stairs. We need to make these safe, though. We're going to put in some railings. And I had a bunch of suggestions, too, as to ways to fill in the space. And so we're going to work on that. You notice this wall here is missing. We're going to actually invade a lot of this space in here. And you will understand why as we go along. But for now, we need some glass. I'll put this guy in. We're going to turn off that. And you're not going to snap. Or there. All because that's in the way, right? Yeah. So, pickle. Put that back. This one should snap because it's got his friend here. There we go. Nice! Now we have a nice little walkway going down here. And this leads down to the shooting range. But of course we don't want people to just come willy-nilly walk in here while they're shooting guns. So we're actually going to extend this wall almost all the way back. Let's go ahead and do that. And what am I doing? No colors down here. Why? I have no idea. That's just what I ended up doing. We're going to go ahead and build ourselves a nice little safety wall. Slash hallway, I guess. And that way you come all the way down to the back. And we're going to set up our shooting range line, yeah, I guess like right around here. And we'll set up some targets. And maybe some lights or something. I'm not going to go too crazy. Actually, you know what? I might even put in some small sections of buildings to make it actually look like a war zone. That would be kind of cool. But we need a doorway. A doorway, no. One that doesn't have color, we do not. I guess we'll go with that guy. We'll open the door, because we are open for business. Alrighty. Really good idea to do a save. I don't really have much to show for anything. I was just kind of moving around, doing some stuff. I am getting Starlight Drive-In ready for the next build after this. I did a little testing of some stuff and cleaned out basically most of the junk. So that's just about ready to go by the time we get to it. Okay. Now, we're going to need some kind of wall. I don't know if I necessarily want to do the glass walls, though. Or do I want to, like, maybe... Well, while I decide on that, let's get out of there. Let's go to, I think, CDC is what I want. And yes, Deadlands. No, not Deadlands. Sorry. Fences, because we want these. This is what I'm talking about. Like, look at this bad boy. Like, you can't tell me that doesn't scream like Warzone. Let's put on our surface snap. There we go. And we can actually see this a little better too. So we'll set some sort of scene up here. And then we'll put, you know, some targets, and we'll set up some smoke as well, because that'd be kind of cool. This guy. Right about there. And yeah, like that one too. Just gonna throw this in here. Boom. Maybe a little something like. Alright, let's turn that off. So we can make these work together. We'll get this guy. Oh, right in like about that. Nice. Look at that. We got ourselves an official, I don't know, war zone. Sure, why not? Okay. I guess, yeah, I probably will set up my wall way back here then, so that these are kind of far away. Let me see, do we have like a nice little something something? Nice little small wall here. Break things up a little bit. I'm gonna throw in some debris on the floor too as we go along. Let's see what else we got here. Barbed wire. That'd be kind of fun. Just kind of like stick that in there like that. Nice. I do not plan on doing anything up on the hill there. Like I said, that's just to catch bullets. If you've ever been to a shooting range, some places are set up like that. You know what, let's just put in another section of Barbie wire. What do we have? One that looks like that. Perfect. Cool. Now we're kind of simulating the upstairs world. I like it. Nice. Okay, let's see. We are in CVC. I want to go to decorations, decals, and turn on our surface snap. Perfect. I'll just throw in a whole bunch of debris here. Ah, of course, it's not going to work with that. So we're going to turn our surface snapping off. Just throw in a bunch of rando stuff. We'll turn it back on now. Try to. There we go. Where's my sparks? We don't want sparks though. Orange mist, not really. There we go. There we go. Now we got some smoke. Let's put this. Let's see, how does that look? Not bad. We'll do it behind both windows. Cool. Kind of like that. Alright, not seeing, actually, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna need, like, some other decorations and stuff. We'll just kind of throw a bunch of schmutz all over the place. We need one that's fallen over. We'll just kind of randomly put that there. Why not? And what else we got? No. There we go. Now we got, like, some serious smoke in here. Let's put this, like... How does that look? A little too high. Alright, where'd you go? Oh. There it is. Let's turn off our surface snapping, because that's just going to keep messing us up. There we go. Now we get some, like, nice misty ground cover smoke. I like it. And, yeah, I want some stuff that's, like, coming upwards. Throw a little something there. And we are going to put some fire in here, too, so don't worry. Cockroaches. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go to Homemaker. I think. Oh no, no. Sorry. We're gonna go to decorations and SOE, and then FX. Fire. And we're gonna make our own burn barrel. Heck with the ones that come with the game. We're gonna make our own. We're just gonna have like some rando fire going right there. Now we're getting to a battle zone. Whoa. We need that. And I could simulate like a pipe exploded. I could stick a pipe out somewhere. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so let's put that there. And we got our own smoke stuff. Maybe we can put that guy there. Yeah. I'll do a little one for this guy. That. Perfect. Okay. Cryo smoke, not so much. Blue smoke. Red smoke. Nah. Okay. Sparks. Do I want sparks? Do I need sparks? Nah. We don't want that. If you're curious, we got molten iron and molten iron. These are actually really cool looking. I haven't found a use for them yet anywhere. Let's see. Oh, there's gnomes. You know what? Person who wanted a gnome. Going on fire. You know what? No, not that guy. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Now I'm gonna see if I can find the dang thing again. Let's see. Where the heck was it? I know it was here in decor. Let's see. Let's just look through. He was like pretty close to the front. Oh, there's a boat in case anybody wants. Small boat. Baskets, radio, tanks, signs, flags, floral, trees. Do I want to put a tree in here? Nah. Statue. I don't think it was a statue. What is that? Oh, that's the cricket. Grasshopper, whatever. Vendor, miscellaneous. What the actually is gonna randomly throw this in somewhere. You know, we don't really have anything going on over here. Nice. Except he's sticking into the wall. A little too much. There we go. You know what? For Raider stuff, we could make this like a whole big Raider scene. Just throw this in here randomly. I like it. Upside down boat. Dang it. Where's that stupid little... Where'd they go? Why is that a horse when that's counters? That makes no sense. And that's the end of the miscellaneous. Statues. No, I already looked there. Yeah, I don't remember where I found them. I know they were here in S'mores and I found them like almost instantly the other day. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Why didn't I see you before? What is this under? Maybe I didn't go far enough, I guess. Alright, anyway, we got the one that's burned. We'll just stick this guy here. Our gnome is on fire. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let's do a save, and then we'll get a pipe for that fire coming out there. Overwrite that. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, dude, that looks really cool. Sweet. Okay. Might lose the forklift there, though. Might put something else in its place. Seems kind of odd. Just like that lawnmower. Let's see. Oh, look at you. I could use you for my other build. I didn't know you existed. Maybe I'll just keep what I already built, because I already built it. Yeah, that's neat. Get rid of that. Let's put this right there. Nah, I don't like it right there. I'm going to turn off the surface snap. I want it in a little further. There we go. Perfect. Okay, what else we got in here? Ooh, it's neat. It's supposed to be a bed, too. Actually, you know what? I think I am going to put, like, an actual car in here. Alright, hang on. Let's go to... Have it in here? Nope, must be under USO. USO structures, vehicles, explodable. That could be dangerous. I think we'll leave that out. Let's see if I can find a nice small guy or something. I don't want it to take up too much space. Yeah, something like this. Looks like he crashed into the wall. Put some smoke and fire on this guy too, I think. Let's see, how's that? Nice. So yeah, we'll put the wall back here. And you don't have a rear wheel. Oh, man. Well, it just looks weird, is my thought. I could. Oof. Where would I find that? Maybe CVC. Deadlands. Thinking maybe we'll stick like a cinder block underneath it, because that'd be kind of cool. Grounds. Kind of like that. get just like a small semblance of like some sort of sidewalk or something. Beautiful. Alright, what else we got? Lots. Ooh, bricks. Perfect. That there. Some wood. Now we'll turn on our surface snapping. Love it. Cool. I mean, I could possibly change out the floor, but I don't really want to. I want it to still look like institute-y. Okay, now. Patchwork metal. Ooh. Whoa. Some serious glitching going on there. Don't want to mess with that. But, oh, look at that. We're really setting up a scene here. No, let's put you up against the wall. You like right here. Love it. Alright, what else we got in here? Do the plank. Do you remember that trend? Planking. Silly, silly people. Ooh. That one's leaning. Good idea. Nice. I wanted back to upright. Yes. Do this. We're gonna like partially cover a window or something. Turn off our surface snappings. That's not working. What do we want? We want. Ooh, I like that guy. That there. I'll just kind of partially cover this one. So sweet. Then we're going to go back into flat. Just like that. Perfect. Give me a little guy. So. Yeah, if you're hearing that alarm going off, my house is not on fire. It's my smoke alarm going off. We're at like 100% humidity today. And that stupid smoke alarm is super, super sensitive to, like, any kind of humidity. So, yeah, it's been going off for the last, like, geez, I don't know, 2 hours off and on. It's been driving me crazy. Alright, nah. We want, let's see. I want to pipe this, like, coming out of the wall or out of the floor, or both. Go to here. And where are my dang pipes? Nope, nope, nope. Starter structures. Decorative? Is it under decorative? Let's see. Miscellaneous. Nah. Pretty sure it has like its own. There we go. Piping. I like that. You know what? That works perfectly. Take that guy and stick him like that against the wall. Nice. Now let's make sure not poking through. Oh, that is though. Let's move that in. Can't be having that. Oh, what was that? Get in there. And there we go. Nice. Hopefully that didn't muck things up too much. Nope, I think we're good. Or you know what? For all that, get out of the way, dude. Stick this one like over here. Perfect. Now give me that. Stick that like that. Yeah! There we go. Got ourselves a battle scene. Sweet. Okay. Let's do another save. Now, I want Probably some sort of brick wall, I'm thinking, laid out here. Okay. Or concrete or something. So I know I always say, like, I'm not big into decorating, and I'm really not, but there are occasions where I get into stuff like this and actually do kind of enjoy it. Does that spin? That doesn't spin. Why don't you spin? Is your friend? No? Okay. Let's see. Wall vent. Whoa. But anyway, yeah, like, sometimes when I get into doing stuff like this, like, I really enjoy this type of decorating. That's too much. But when it comes to, like, doing houses and businesses, etc., to me it's kind of boring, because I always end up doing, like, kind of the same things over and over again. But this is something, like, completely unique, so I really don't mind this. Let me see. Go back to pipe section. I want to see if I can find. Probably not. I was thinking I just want to see if I could find, like, an upper section so it looks like it broke off. And that's what's going on. But not without doing some different stuff. Well, that one's not. I mean, it's not the same size. We can always shrinky-dink that. Let's see what else we got. Alright, that's about it. Alright, so we don't lose it. Let's try. Boop, boop, boop. Shrink that down a little. And unfortunately, it doesn't have, like, jagged edges, so we can't make it 100%, but close enough. We got the idea. Okay, now. Where are my targets? I know somewhere in something there's really cool target things. Oh, for sure it'll be here in SOE. No. I suppose I could just put, like, yeah, alright, let's just do this. We'll throw, like, some of these dudes in here, like we're fighting some robots. Not that. That's an Institute guy. Liberty Prime. Yeah, perfect. I think actually I'm going to like this a little better than the targets that I initially had in mind. Beautiful, look at that. Now we're, whoa, really simulating a war zone here. Ooh, super muty, of course. Stick him here. Not too worried about the monsters. That's interesting. You know what? We're gonna stick this guy, like, right here. He's just, like, peeking out through the window, like, hey, dudes, what's up? Bring it on. Let's see, what else we got? But anyway, yeah, they're, like, actual official targets from the Institute, and they're, like, blue, and they have target things on them, but I think I like this better. We're also going to go into USO and lifelike statues. Decorations. Statues. Lifelike. I'll throw some other stuff in here. Yeah, there we go. This dude's, like, coming at you. Nope, we don't want him. Oh yeah, I still gotta do that other thing. That just reminded me. We're gonna, you know what? Hang on. We're gonna pause for a second while I remember this. Woo! We don't want to go upstairs. We're going in here. So we need a dude that's, like, inspecting the rock. There we go. Nice. Alright, we're gonna go back over there, and then we'll come back to that. If not in this video, the next video, we'll go back and we'll finish that little scene right there. Onward! No, we don't want any ninjas. I want people that are on, like, fighting poses. Yeah, there's my dude. We're gonna stick you, like, right here behind this wall. Turn off our surface snapping. You're like right there, ready to shoot. Heck yeah. Nice! Okay, what else we got? That guy's just got a death wish. That guy looks like an idiot without a weapon. You guys got blasters, I'm just gonna punch you. Basically. You know what? I'm gonna move you back in here. He's just like chilling, watching all these stupid humans. And this is a robot that they took over, and this guy just gonna like chill right here. Right in the corner. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Let's do a Save real quick. You know what? Let's do a new one. Alright. Now I gotta design my whole shebang over here. And we're also gonna maybe, if I have room, we'll stick like a small room here where you can get weapons and stuff. Okay, let's look at walls. Let's see, maybe... So many decisions. Ooh, what? Maybe we got some like cool barricade thing from here. No, I don't see anything there. Doors, lights, deco. No, probably not. Stasis pods. Contain. Oh, wait. Barricades. Oh, I see. Those are like. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I suppose. No, no. Side, I don't like that. Okay, let's go to... Where the heck do I want to go to? Hodgepodge, maybe. Structures, house set. Nope. Walls. Bricks. Standard. Let's see if I... Actually, probably doesn't even matter. Probably just pop something down like that and then go straight across. I was thinking like a half wall, but doesn't really matter. You can use a whole one. Oh, you son of a monkey. Of course, it would help if I had these things spaced out correctly. Even this I'm not 100% sold on. I mean, it does work, but I'm not in love with it. Alright, what else we got? Bricks. Bunker. Ooh, bunker. There's my concrete. Play with that for a second. There we go. I think that one's a bit more fitting. Not bad. Yeah, you come up here and you're like, pew pew pew, pew pew pew. You too, and you stupid robot. Nice. I suppose, yeah, I'll keep the wall. Put some burn marks on here. So it looks like we've got some stuff going on. There we go. I know none of this is going to stay, but for now we can throw some of it in just so it looks like some stuff's been going down. Beautiful. At least we get to see it right now, you know? These are for some of the really bad shooters. That can't control their weapons. Love it. Nothing goes on in the dirt back there, but hey, look at that. Now it looks like a battle scene. I love it. Alright, let's save. We're just going to keep the wall. Forget it, I'm not going to sit here humming and hawing over it. And we're going to build some sort of room here for checking in and out weapons. Let's see, what do I want to do? Whoops, I'm already in there, duh. Dum-dum. I guess I should keep it Institute styled. So let's see what we can do with SOE. And, ooh. Oh. Oh. Nah. Nah. Too big. Take up too much space, and it's just too wonky. Alright, let's see. Regular walls. Oh, it looks like I might have to... Oh, window wall. Oh, I forgot these existed. Oh. Okay, let's pop that out. And yep, there we go. And yep. Nice. And we'll need that one out. We're going to need a doorway in there. And nope, not one of those. One of these. Beautiful. Now you come up to the dude and you're like, hey, give me some guns. Oh, there's actually glass in there. Oh, I didn't realize that. Son of a gun. I thought it was like one of those things where like it appears to have glass, but actually doesn't. So, we're going to have to build our own. How, you might ask? Whoa! Not that way. That's for sure. Or that way. Let me turn off my snapping. And we're just going to do it this way. I think. I want that lower, though. Wall. Like that. Oh, jeez. Not even close. I know I could probably just, like, lock it in and then boop it down, but that's going to be so much work. We're just going to boop it like that. And we're going to actually do that. There we go. Now we have a booth. If only we had another little half wall, then we could just, like, do a thing there, but we're just going to put in a floor piece up here. Let me turn my snapping back on. Actually, you know what? Isn't there like a thicker version of this? Let me turn off my highlighting. And yeah, that's the chunky. There we go. And then we do have another fun idea. Go into maybe Homemaker. Fences. Stick with me for a second. I got lost in my own thoughts because I was like... Got distracted by other things. Oh, no, I don't want these. I want... Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna overlay those. Except I think I want this... Oh, jeez. Behind it. Like that. Yeah! There we go. Now let's, we can fix that. There we go. Put that back down. There it is. There's your huckleberry. Oh, jeez. You don't want that. Get down. Nice. Okay, now. Let's open this up, because... Like I said, in I think the last video I did have a request to actually go do the train station back here. And... thinking I might just go ahead and do it. I don't know what my plan is yet. And I might just cut this off so that none of this is visible and then fill in that hole. Because, where does this one take me? I don't remember. We got this open room here. Then to the back side of... Oh yeah, no, I don't want to connect any of that. Okay. So... to do that, woof, woof, we are going to go back in here and do a feature wall. So, get rid of that, and that, and that, and that. We're going to leave that one. Actually, no, we don't need that. Never mind. Get rid of that. And we're going to go into Castle in the Sky. Now. My highlighting is off, I believe. Yes. Now we're gonna pick a stone. That one's not bad. You can snappy too. Perfect. Okay. So let's put that one down for the moment. Let's look at that one. No, definitely not that one. Nope, definitely not that one. Not bad. Not feeling that one. Okay, so I think we're just gonna stick with the one we had originally. This guy. There we go. And let's go ahead and lock a bunch of these in place, including back behind here. Nice. Okay. Now where do I go? No. It's under. It's in a wonky place. Animated. I think it might be in here. There we go. Hidden door. Boom! And that's how we're going to get into the train station. Maybe we'll set it up as like an escape plan. That sounds like a good idea. That's going to be our escape plan, that if we get invaded from all the way up above, everybody falls back to here, comes in, we're going to set this up with a bunch of weapons and stuff, and then you go out there and you hop onto the train to S.C.R.A.P. Yeah. Cool. So now we've got a nice hidden doorway. Then we can always close it behind us, and they're going to be like, holy potatoes, where did everybody go? And we're going to be like, yeah, we know where we went. Is that one higher than the rest? What happened here? That's really weird. That's the door. Yeah, what the heck? That's so weird. I have no words. Oh no! You gotta close. Oh wait. Yeah, I gotta close you. And then I can lock you in. Oh, don't go too far. There we go. Alright. Put that back in. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. That is a fine height though. I mean, that's fine. As long as we don't have any glitching of overlaying, etc. Where'd the door go? Here? Oh! It got turned around. We don't want it to go that way. Yeah, we're gonna have to swap that. Alright. Hopefully. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Alright. So now we've got our feature wall. We've got our hidden door. We will fill this with weapons and stuff in the next video. We've got our badass shooting range battlefield thing going on. In the next videos, we will also take care of that little dude up there and do some stuff. I think I'm gonna make like some leaking water or something, and then put in like some funguses to make it look like you know, got some water leaking in. We gotta be careful. So he's in there monitoring it. Yeah. Okay. That is going to do it for this episode. I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, don't get irradiated.